magician. I turn 20s into hundreds, round a casino with my eyes closed. Watch the money keep it coming. That's right, keep it coming. Right. Don't tempt me coming with nonsense. Even though I made it out, still empty one of these objects. Buying houses, living rent-free, that's one of the concepts. Pulling up in Bentleys in front of the projects. Cocaine white, had crack under my cuticles. My car give me flashbacks of what I used to do. Richard Millie's a trophy, it's on your checklist. Till you smarten up and realize that's an investment. I can't move it if the coke is bad. Bigger the Cuban that symbolize how much dope you had. It's for my niggas that did bids, but they came back up. Pulling up in Cullinans and Maybach trucks. And I'ma bet it all and bet it twice. That's just what happened when you live in the better's life.
Welcome to season 2 of A Better Life. I'm Dame, the gambling god, the magician. I turn 20s into hundreds, and if you follow me, I'll show you how to rob the casino without a gun. We back again, my main man Dave and Bethany.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back, episode 2.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, we ready.
We ready?
Yep,
You guys have a good weekend?
I think I'm gonna bite the bullet first, Dave.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
you're gonna bite the bullet.
Free game from Dame fell short, which is my jank of the week. I had the Ravens just to win the game. They was up by 10 points with 3 minutes and some change left, and gave it up to the Raiders.
Yeah, we gotta face the music. At least you was winning most of the game. You know,
Right.
Like I gave out Florida State. You know, they're now on a do not bet list.
Oh,
They're
Do not bet list.
officially placed in the do not bet list.
So no more this season.
It's embarrassing. Hang it up till next season.
The
till
whole
they figure
season.
out what they're going on.
You gonna watch them for a few weeks.
Man, they need to win 4 or 5 straight before you even look their way.
Gotcha.
You know, that's just what it is at this point.
Yeah.
They lay down.
That was ugly.
They lay down. But at least I'm embarrassed with them. At least I ain't by myself. They 0-3.
Yeah, I threw them on my. I think me and Letitia threw them on our bet. We was like, yeah. She said, oh, we're gonna go with Dave pick too. Let's throw it in there.
Man.
Fell like the Titanic.
They
It happened so fast. I hurried up and gave out another pick on my page. I said, "Hey, I got a free pick for y'all, man."
You know it was ugly.
Make
Made up for it. It hit, but I was like, I first quarter, I said, "Uh-oh,
Ooh.
this ain't a good." Let me up and give something out.
Damn. So when this happens, how does it affect your weekend and how you go into the next week?
Hey, it's just one game.
Hey man, shoot or shoot.
Okay.
Shoot or shoot, man.
I like that.
You know?
Yeah, so after we recorded last episode, I skated off to Miami and I went to a cigar lounge and watched the Bills and Dolphins game. And man, it was a great game. I, knew that, they were both coming in off of wins, but the Bills looked so good early on. And my big brother, Brandon, he's a huge Dolphins fan. I knew not to call him and say anything about it. But once I saw Tua go down, man, that was just so heartbreaking. I couldn't watch the replay. Once I saw him laying the way that he was and the way that his arms were in the air, I was like, ooh, here we go. So
he can't catch a break. It seems like,
can't catch a
it's like
break.
his 3rd or 4th concussion in
Yeah.
2 years.
Right. Right.
And it seems like they happened on prime time, all of them.
Right.
When
in front
everybody
of
always
everybody.
I feel like
and
every
against
time
the
it
Bills. And against the Bills again.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen all 3 of them prime time.
He had some real tough injury. Remember when he played with Alabama? That hip
His
injury he had?
his hip, yeah.
He had some bad injuries early.
You think he should hang it up? What you think?
Now, I ain't gonna never tell nobody to hang it up, but he definitely need to sit out for a while and,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell somebody that young to hang it up,
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
What you think?
I agree with you. The brain, man. You just like your knee, your arm, all that stuff. Yeah, but your brain, I'm you just never know, and you don't know what's wrong until you die. Then they can go in and look.
Right.
So it's
Go
like
and
you
check.
know.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's always a tough one. If Tua was your son,
That's what I was going to ask.
what would
yeah.
you advise? What would you advise?
Oh, we out of there. Let's go get them. He got
Got the money
guaranteed
already.
contract.
Yeah.
You know, he got some nasty injuries, man. It's
He got
hard.
some tough
As my son, it'd be hard to see my son
Right.
twitching out on the ground. You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't know how to protect himself. You know, he doesn't slide. He doesn't. You know,
Right.
if he hasn't learned that now, he's just not instinctual with it. You know, he didn't even have to take that hit when we was watching.
He
the
didn't.
game.
No,
It
he
was
didn't.
Like,
Yeah.
what
He had already got the first down. Slide and get out of the way.
Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? I seen it immediately. I saw, oh, he's concussed. I
I
seen
thought it was
Yeah.
like his hip or his leg or something. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't immediately see the concussion part.
I did. His arm
Yeah,
locked up.
that's-
Once
I'm
that
like-
arm
That was
locked
it.
up.
That was it.
Yeah, once that arm lock up, you know,
See, I have a 10-year-old son, and his dad and I already agreed, like,
no football.
no football. I want to protect that precious brain
Yeah.
because, no, it's too scary. It's irreversible. And I want my kid to be fully equipped out here in this world. I don't want any neurological injuries to hinder his
Yeah.
life. What would you do?
There's no reversing that.
If you're at that game, you watching your son play, he goes down like that, what do you advise him to do?
I mean, for sure, you don't want to see your kid go through nothing like that. That's like heartbreaking.
But what if it was you?
Well, that's a different thing.
If you were
With,
Tua,
you know,
how would you
I
how
would.
would you
I
feel?
probably would play.
You would keep going.
Yeah.
Mm.
For
By
sure.
that point, I'm probably hard headed. Know what I'm into.
Yeah, you
I
still
know what I
young.
signed up for.
Yeah.
True.
I know what I love. It's like I love it. You know, sometimes you want better for other people than you do yourself.
And that's only recently that that's really become a thing. Like back in the day, we just call it like ringing your bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
it
we
wasn't
were
even a big deal.
We were
Like
arguing in
we
the
would have
group
been, he would have been back out there the next week.
Yeah.
You know, so
What were you saying in the group chat?
So my boy said, man, Troy Aikman had way more than that. I said, man, that was back when nobody knew what the hell was
Right.
going on.
yeah, what was going
We
on.
don't have
Yeah.
been studying now, niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People done killed their families, and it's like a
Right.
lot of stuff going on with CTE. It's just the information is there now
Yeah.
at this point.
Well,
So,
the Dolphins have placed Tua on the IR, and he will not be able to return until week 8.
I agree with
You
that.
got some time to
Yeah, I agree with
figure
that.
some stuff out. I don't think
yeah.
making a decision right now is smart. I think that puts too much stress already on his
Agree.
brain.
Agree.
That he needs to take his time, figure out what's the next step, and just focus on getting better and feeling better before he makes a decision on whether he's going to retire or not.
Agree.
That's what I think.
It's just, man, if he gets out there playing scary, football is a split second decision.
Yeah.
If he gets out there and is playing scary, he can, it's hard to forget what happened.
Right.
Over and
Absolutely.
over. So
Yeah.
more prayers to
Like
him.
every time we watch him, we're going to be holding our breath to make sure everything is good with him.
Shout out to Tua, man.
Yeah,
Get
shout
healthy.
out. Yeah, get well soon. Were there any other games that you guys were sweating?
I think Ravens was my jank of the week. Everything else pretty much went smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys got drugged, so it wasn't really a
Oh
sweat.
yeah, that too. Yeah,
Wasn't
you're
really
right. Yeah, you knew that was over.
Dead out the gate.
It was two
21
blowouts.
nothing immediate.
Yeah, it was two blowouts. The Rams, they got blew out,
Yep.
and the Cowboys got blew out. Other than that, every other game was good.
Yeah, and the Carolina Panthers. I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah.
All of my friends and family back home.
Yeah, that was expected. They
Yeah.
on the
Sorry, y'all.
they on the fade list.
Yeah, they on the
They-
fade.
They definitely on the
What's
fade.
the fade list?
Bet against them.
Bet against.
They call it the
Every
fade
time.
list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time, bet against until they got a new quarterback coming this week, Dalton.
Okay.
Andy Dalton coming back this week against the Raiders. What you think?
He did.
Yeah.
He did, man. He might get the ball out quicker, but their line is terrible, man. You're benching a guy that could kind of move around a little bit for a guy that's a statue, but
But he a great quarterback
Yeah.
for a bad line
Yeah.
though. So I don't
he
know.
can probably get the ball out fast, and he's a veteran, so
The line
know how to
the
deal
line
with-
dropped 2 points. Went from 7.5 to 5.5. Somebody knows something.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We should go to that game. We got tickets to that game.
But it's still on the fade list.
Yeah, they definitely on the fade. They don't do not
If
bet
we go to the game, we definitely got to fade. Playing that, they playing the Raiders.
What?
Well, speaking of my hometown team, I've never been a Carolina Panthers fan.
I don't blame
But
you.
last week, I asked you guys to try to convince me to be a part of your fandom and tell me why. And I got a message of someone trying to convince me to join their team. So I'm going to read that. And she says, why you need to be a Steelers fan.
Mhm.
She said, let's make this simple. You're a black woman who loves black things. She said the head coach, Mike Tomlin, a black man who looks like Mike Epps, has been the head coach since 2007 and has never had a losing season. Pittsburgh has 2 black quarterbacks, Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. The Steelers have TJ 1.5.
1.5.
Oh, we're going to use that? Okay. The Steelers also have TJ Watt, who is arguably the best LB in the league. He is not black, but the Steelers wear a black jersey. So she said, and your best friend loves the Steelers. So that's really it. So today I put on a little.
Oh, that's the colors. Okay. Got you.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll check them out week 3 and see how I feel watching the game, and if I'm, if I'm moved to support.
I'm not mad.
I think they haven't. Tomlin has never had a losing season.
Mm-hmm.
But is it really a winning season if you don't win the whole chip? I mean, he won with Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
But would you rather have some losing seasons and Super Bowls, or just all winning seasons with no Super Bowl?
That's a good question.
Damn. So win a couple rings or one in a bunch of losing seasons? It depends.
Well, 2.
I'd rather 2 Super Bowls and a couple losing seasons,
right.
Because once you get to the mountain, you kind of.
And when they say no losing season, he might go 9-8,
Yeah.
8-7. It wasn't like it was a great year. They just won more games than they
Just
lost.
surviving.
Yeah.
Right, but I also think as a black coach, to have a winning record is really important.
Yeah, no, he's a great coach. He definitely top 5, I would say.
Yeah, no, it definitely
Sure.
has
Okay.
something.
Definitely top
It's
five.
something. To
You
be
guys are
said.
making a case here. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's something to be said for a steady program. Just never going down and never.
Yeah.
Like it's
He a
definitely-
players coach. Like all the players love
Yeah.
him, so he a players coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. No, salute to Mike Tomlin.
All right.
That's not a bad franchise. They were the first. They passed the Rooney rule.
Yeah.
Had to interview black candidates for all of they did. So that's a good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good.
Great organization.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Steelers. So as far as your tickets, everybody was good. I heard that the sports books were looking really good this week that they came
Oh
up.
yeah, a lot of underdogs. What was it, 8, 9 underdogs covered this week?
Dog day.
Dog day.
Dog day.
I love dog days. Too.
Every dog has their day. Yeah.
So who was looking the best out there?
I gave out Tampa Bay for one of my picks. It's hard to ignore what they did in Detroit. Detroit
Yeah.
was probably one of the best 2-3 teams in the NFL. They
Sure,
were
for sure.
calculating, and Detroit went in there, punched them in the mouth. Kind of, they were winning the whole game.
They could have beat Detroit last year. That's what
Yeah,
put them out the
and
playoffs.
that's what made me.
Right.
That's what made me take the pick. I've been believing in Baker a lot. We've been riding with. I just like him.
Shake and bake.
Something about him, man. I like
My
him.
boy,
So,
shake and bake.
Yeah, he don't give up, man. He fight.
Yeah. He got heart.
He got heart.
Yeah. He got heart.
We always say this. I don't mind losing my money with somebody that leave it all out there.
Shoot, like you said. Shoot or shoot.
Shoot or shoot. I like that. So underdog teams that covered the spread in week 2. Tell me about the Cowboys and Saints.
That was Dave. That's your team. You want to start it off?
Trash. That's what to tell you.
What?
It was nothing to tell. It was
Yeah.
ugly out the gate. And I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but certain Cowboy friends of mine were posting that the Saints won't be in the Super Bowl either
Say
this
names.
year and all this stuff.
Let's name
like
some
that.
names. What's up?
And they go out there and drug us like that. I was like, man, it's your fault. And it made me want to put something in on the Saints' future. Because I'm like, Super Bowl's in New Orleans.
Yeah. It
They
always janky.
it'd be
always
janky,
happens.
yeah.
You know how I go, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be janky. So
No, that's not a bad.
Yeah, you
that's
gotta
not a
make
bad
that.
take. I'm
What you
writing
writing
that
down
I like
over
that.
there?
I like that. I like that.
So I gotta be.
I'm mad I didn't think of that.
Yep. You know how it be.
Yeah. I like that, Dave.
So yeah, they kicked us in the mouth, man. We didn't show up.
What y'all gonna do this week though? Who y'all got this week? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, y'all might be in trouble again this week. Y'all got the Ravens this week. Who you like?
You know what, man? Prompt is just at home. I can't trust us at home. We're a really good road team, but at home, whenever teams come there, it just seems like we lay an egg.
Yeah.
And, it's
And I
a
knew better.
letdown. So I don't. Is Lamar Jackson gonna be what 0-3 to start the season?
Yeah.
You gotta look at it like that. Or are they gonna go get a victory?
He lost 2 rough ones too.
Yeah.
Toe
Yeah.
in the end zone first week against Mahomes.
Yeah.
Last
Do you
week, the Raiders
implement
come
the
back.
same rule as like if you do not so good on the first weekend, do you double up and say, you know what, they're gonna come out and play tough and get that win?
It all depends. I think but the Cowboys had a bad week too. So you got 2 teams that's trying to bounce back. So it's gonna be a good one.
I usually lay off the Cowboy bets because I'm a fan. So
Okay.
sometimes
That's when I usually win. Every time back in the day, every time you bet against the Cowboys, I go with them and I win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson. You learn your lesson with them, man. Sometimes you don't think your team is gonna beat somebody, and they go beat somebody. Then you think you know somebody. You don't know them dudes.
Never.
They the
week.
hard-
Everything is week to week.
Yeah, Cowboys is the hardest team to gauge every year.
Nothing is as it seems. You can watch a team 1 week and they look great. You watch them next week and look like trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Absolutely.
That's why the books kill every single year because
Absolutely.
you. Oh yeah, they and you turn back around, get drugged.
Yeah, it's a setup.
And to the Cowboy fans that want to try to convince me to be a part of your fandom, don't even try it.
Please don't.
Don't. No.
Please don't.
That's that's not gonna happen.
Would not recommend.
No. I saw an interview where Bill Belichick was talking and he had a quote and I wrote it down. Sorry if you can hear these papers going. He said, "It's not who you play, it's when you play them." And sometimes you're going to catch a team when they got something to prove, they've been down, they're really trying to fight back to prove something. And you might catch the Cowboys trying to, prove something. So we'll see.
Belichick, greatest coach of all time.
I know you was going to say that.
Greatest coach of all time.
All right. So Thursday night football coming up. We got the Patriots and Jets. Are you guys going to tune in for that one? You going to sweat that game or what?
For sure.
That's
For
the
sure.
squad,
I'm going with
huh?
my boys.
Okay.
We dogs again, but I'm gonna ride
You
with
gonna
them.
leave them this time, are you?
Yeah.
Is that going to be our free game from Dame?
No.
Oh.
No. That's a game
So
that I'm
it's
gonna
coming.
watch it. I might bet $100 on push-ups or something like that, but I'm not putting a house on it. Might tease it up, but that'll be about it. They going against my boy AR though.
Yeah, it's both you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's my Super Bowl pick. So the Jets.
That's right. That's right.
Had
So
to add the Saints on.
again, free game from Dame is coming at some point. So
Bounce
stay
back.
tuned. Stay tuned. You got to bounce back. And free game from Dave as well. And I might actually give out.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Might.
See something you like?
Yeah.
You see something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Been paying
Right
attention
now,
a little bit.
right now I'm 0-1 to start the season off. I'm like, we gotta catch up.
No, you know what's crazy? I was dating this chick one time. She came to sportsbook with me. She was like, I want to put a bet in. I'm like, all right, she put a 4 pick in. She picked teams by she liked the colors or such and such is dating such and such. And I'm like, no, I didn't win one. Her ticket was the only ticket won that day. A 4 pick.
Shout out to her.
Man, this.
So
Sometimes you got to go with your gut.
yeah, but sometimes ignorance is bliss. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes when you know so much, you can overthink it.
Mm.
So that's what we do a lot. We sit, like I have a pick on Monday or Tuesday and love it. And by the time I listen to ESPN and all that, just hear everybody talking, I change my bet at the last minute and it lose.
No, gambling has a sense of humor, man. Literally, like
But it
tables,
ain't
the
that funny.
sports, it all is. It has a sense of humor, man. You kind of just laugh. You gotta laugh sometime and smile at the
from
pain.
crying.
Yeah, smile at the pain and keep shooting, man. That's what it is.
I think we need to answer the show this week. We should do a 3 pick. Everybody pick one team
Mm-hmm.
and we put something on
Put
it.
the 3 pick in.
Yeah, we put a 3 pick in.
Okay,
Let's do that.
for
I'm
sure.
with it.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, Letitia brought up something when we were talking in our pre-production meeting about how U.S. lawmakers have introduced a bill to put regulations on sports betting operations. Now, you said that you think that there should absolutely be some regulations on sports betting.
Nah, I just would like it. I mean,
You would like it?
it's just one of them situations where you were doing something before and now it's the floodgates is open and then,
It's
again,
too
Regulated like
accessible?
how? Like what do you mean by regulate like what?
I just, it's superstitious. I just feel like the games is just out of control now. You really never know. We're betting on too many different things now. You know what I'm saying? It's every guy need this guy to get yards and need this guy to kick over this field goal. I need this guy to completion. It's like they've given us so many different ways to lose that we'll find one.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to focus and narrow in on certain things sometimes because there's so many options.
That's why I try not to bet everything. It's so much to bet on. You got so many players, and you got the teams, you got the totals.
Absolutely.
You got so many sports. You know, you drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, the more bets they give you, the better for them. You know, that's why they just get
Right.
all them crazy bets. They love it. You know, they want to.
There's more ways to lose.
There's more ways to lose, more ways for you to be greedy and add it on to your parlay, which is one more leg. And
That's how they went on the tables too.
Yep.
Like when you go to the crap table, it's a million things you could bet on: the horn, the hard way, to this, to that. You get caught up betting on everything, and you don't win nothing.
put more money out there.
Yeah, you spread out all over the place.
Yep.
So for sure.
So they said the proposed legislation would focus on affordability, advertising, and artificial intelligence. So using AI to place bets. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys use AI at all? I know Genius talked about using that last season. Do you implement AI into any of your sports betting at all?
I personally don't.
No?
I do it for the love of the game. Part of
Okay.
part of this is
Mm-hmm.
getting it out the mud on your own.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. But others, to each his own. If you
Yeah, I look at it. I would do my own handicapping, but then I look and see if we on the same side.
you could do it.
I
the
might
same
not
kinda
change my
compare.
bet, but I just look at it.
Yeah.
I just peep at it.
Right.
Hey man, to each his own. If you need help, you need help.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
They say operators, meanwhile, say that the sports betting industry has brought benefits such as tax contributions and state regulations are adequate. So people are winning. I mean, they're making some money here, and they wanted to keep going, but
Who making money? The state?
yeah,
the
or
states,
yeah,
yes,
the state,
yes,
for sure.
yes.
State the only
The
people that
bettors
got no
aren't
betting.
making
Yeah,
money.
right. You gonna always win when you don't have a bet in.
The state ain't sweating a bit. They don't
Right.
care if you win, lose. They getting
Yeah.
paid.
Because if the books win, they gonna win. If
Yep.
you
Right.
win, they gonna win.
Yeah, if you tax it, they don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. So did you guys check out the boxing that was going on and the fighting that was going on this weekend?
Yeah, I did.
What do you guys think about that?
I watched a lot of MMA fights this weekend. Did you see them girls fighting?
I missed the girl one. I missed it.
Oh, they be slugging. I would not want to be sharing a room with them. They be slugging, dog. Can you imagine your girl just putting you in an arm bar, just knocking you out of some shit?
Nah, man.
Man.
I ain't messing with them.
Yeah, period.
I mean,
I
you
wanna
seen
fuck
me.
her.
You seen me box. We go to the gym.
Yeah,
and,
but now them
and-
girls is a whole different type
More of
of
a cute boxing. That
Yeah,
ain't no
yeah.
Cute. That ain't no cute going on.
hitting
in
the
that.
pads and actually taking an elbow to the face. That's a hard way to make a living.
How you
No,
think
thank you.
Berlinga did?
He did well. He did well.
Well for him.
Nah, he did well. He bought his A game. He did real good, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I think that was a good fight to see what he got.
Yeah,
to help
Canelo
him go
just
forward.
outclassed him.
Yeah, Canelo's in a different.
Yeah.
I would like to see Berlinga fight one of the other guys now. Plant, the Charlos.
Yeah.
The next
What you think
level.
about Canelo and Crawford? They building that fight up.
Crawford or Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
That was-
both.
Oh man.
Both of them.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Come on, man.
That was crazy.
I know, like, people say black people look alike, but come on.
That was crazy.
Who did that? Who's responsible? But yeah, what do you think about that?
I personally, Crawford is probably my favorite fighter. I personally think there's better fights out there that I want to just see, but I do want my man to get paid, and I know that's the payday fight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I'll watch him fight anybody, honestly.
I don't think I want to see that fight.
Yeah,
No?
I think Canelo just hit too hard.
it's weight classes for a reason, man. At some
Yeah.
point, you gotta, I know he's tough as nails. He wants to show he can beat, but at some point, it's just, even Canelo ran into somebody when he tried to keep moving
Right,
up.
when you try to go up, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep moving it up. There's weight classes for a reason.
Weight makes 5 pounds makes a huge
difference,
difference. Yeah.
Sure.
You're right. Because when I lose 5 or gain 5, I
You
feel
can-
it.
you
So
can tell
I want to
Yeah.
see. I seen Teo called out Tank. I want to see that fight. That's a good fight.
Who's the face of boxing to you?
Tank.
Tank.
Tank's
Yeah.
probably the face of boxing. Yeah. Canelo outside of Canelo,
Yeah.
obviously.
Canelo.
But I think David Benavidez is a bad man. He just don't have probably the big
The
fan
marketing
base
dollars
behind
behind him,
him.
yeah.
But I
He
think he's
tough.
a bad man too.
He tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to get back in the ring and train?
Yeah, ASAP tomorrow. I got to get this up off of me. I gotta get this dad bod up off of me.
We gotta have another Better Life outing and go boxing.
I gotta get the dad bod up off of me. That side profile wasn't looking too good the other day. I'm like,
it's getting cold outside. Somebody might want to be cozy up on that. What?
I got my son in the studio. He go to the gym every day.
He don't believe you.
Yeah.
Do you box? No fighting? You should
go
add that into your workout.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
What?
Yeah.
It
I'm
feels
put
great.
him in the ring, put them gloves on it.
My boy up in there, KP up at the gym.
Yeah, I was gonna hook up
Got
with
his son
KP.
in
Yeah,
there training. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
See if you still. You ain't never had it. Well, let me see if he still got it.
Yes.
He 30 and 0 or something. See if he still got it.
But yeah, so I want to revisit something from week 1, and we were talking about Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne, and we had some people leaving comments saying that I was trying to discredit Lil Wayne.
I saw that comment.
That's not true. Okay. I grew up on Lil Wayne. I'm from the South. Like, he was everywhere. But I just don't think that he is the person. He's not a reliable person to go and perform at the Super Bowl. But I was also saying some other things that I stand corrected, that it wasn't the city of New Orleans who had the final say, that it was supposedly Jay-Z. However, I still think that if he had Lil Wayne come out there and he disappointed the crowd, it would be on his shoulders. And he made the right choice by going with someone like Kendrick Lamar, who's been performing for years, nonstop, sold out, all that good stuff. But what I wish would happen from this is that if you guys want to see Lil Wayne perform so bad, support his shows. Go see him.
Well, he got a problem selling out or something like that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. So if you want to see your people out there, go support them. Give people a reason to be like, you know what? He needs to be on that Super Bowl stage. Because you look at Usher. He was on a 2-year run.
Yeah.
Sold out residencies. He did the Tiny Desk. He's in the news. He's in the blogs.
I think Wayne doing a residency out here, right? At a Resort World, right? That was the rumor? Yeah, they told us that's a rumor.
I'm not getting love for Wayne coming off of you. I ain't getting it. I ain't
Lil Wayne.
I ain't getting grew up on Wayne coming off of you.
I'm getting a lot of Wayne hate.
I want him. I'm a realistic person. I just want him to get better. I want him to get into the gym.
Better like what?
What's your favorite look at 40 years old? Because at this point, he's what, 40? Around that age?
He's like 40,
he's out
42, 43.
So what do your favorites look like around this age?
My
There's not a bunch of guys that's 40-ish that are just tearing down the stage.
Well, I'm a huge Nas fan. And Nas is still out here doing his thing. He has a residency out here in Vegas at the Wynn. And he's performing with orchestras behind him.
He is
right.
Yeah,
but he's not a Super Bowl. He's not a Super Bowl guy.
He's
but
not known.
He's still very active and doing incredible shows.
I'm about to say this right now. I love Nas. He's not known for being a great performer.
No.
His whole career. Even when he was young and in his prime, it wasn't like Nas was ripping stages down. Busta Rhymes was a stage, you know what I'm saying, ripped the stage. Like
I never remember Nas even like
I don't
sell out a bunch of shows like like I'm going to see Nas. Like,
but you know someone
he got a cult following that's going.
Yeah,
I
love Nas. That's my favorite rapper.
Following,
but not known as far as doing a stage like the Super Bowl, who is actually older than Lil Wayne, a Missy Elliott could go out there and kill it.
I love Missy. That's one of my favorite artists.
So that's who I would go with. She's older than him. I saw her at Lovers and Friends last year. Killed it.
Yeah, but that's her thing. She a performer. That's her and Busta Rhymes. That's kind of like their, a
performer.
Kind of like that thing.
And Lil Wayne, he need to get in the gym and get on that same level so he can have. So people be like, "Nah, I went to that Lil Wayne show. He killed that shit."
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard anyone say that in the last 2-3 years.
I can agree with that. I after the show, I seen a couple of little videos of him performing recently, and I can get the concerns.
Can always pull out your bad.
That's what I said.
Nobody always has a great show. Like you can, I'm sure you can go pull out bad shows with Michael Jackson, some of the greatest performers. Everybody's not on their A game.
Michael Jackson isn't a good example.
No, we seen some bad Mike.
Mike Curls got burnt down in the.
We seen some bad Mike performances.
Coca-Cola commercials. Like, you ain't old enough to. You ain't never seen.
I was alive for that.
Mike.
Okay.
We missed Mike before he went out.
You know what? I actually had tickets to see Michael Jackson at the This Is It tour in Amsterdam, but that's
That was
right
the
when
name
you
of it
had.
for a
Right.
reason.
This is it.
Right, 'cause
Yeah,
that
this
was
is
it.
This is it.
It's a wrap,
Yeah,
baby.
nah,
Last you gonna get.
Yeah.
I ain't got no
So
more
anybody
toys.
can pull out your bad days and say, okay, you can pull out bloopers with Michael Jordan, you know. So it, you know, that's Wayne is Wayne. You can never discredit Wayne. Is top 5. Got to be in ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I think this would be a perfect opportunity for you guys to give some free game. Are we going to give our 3 picks?
We could do the free game first,
Okay.
and then we'll give out our picks. So
Okay. So
free
it's
game
separate.
from Dame.
So it's separate. Okay.
Yeah, free game from Dame time. I'm going back to the well with the teasers. I'm gonna take the Chargers against the Steelers and the Packers against the Titans. So Chargers and the Packers, 2 teams, 7-point teaser. Book it.
Got you. So I got some money against them last week. I think they bounced back this week, and I'm going with the Detroit Lions. I think they're -3 against the Cardinals
The Lions.
in Arizona. I think they bounce back. I'm a Cardinal guy. I like to bet with them a lot. You know, I get a lot of money.
Yeah,
with
you're
them.
a Cardinal guy.
Yeah, I like to bet with them, but I think the Lions are just a better team, and I think they bounce back this week.
Okay.
And they got a good defensive line. I think they'll give them havoc. So -3. If you can buy the 0.5 point, take it to 2.5, get the hook, you know, knock yourself out.
Okay, explain that. Why should people buy the hook on a 3?
So football games, the most common number ends by is 3, win by 3. So sometimes as a gambler, you know, you don't want to push. You sweating for a couple hours. You know, you buy the 0.5 point, you know, you might, it doesn't really hurt much. You might lose, depending on how much you bet, but you lose a little bit of money for some reassurance that field goal that you keep, you know, that makes you win some money instead of wasting your time. We don't want no pushes around.
A lot
here.
of novice bettors don't know. They just bet the numbers, but most games will end on 3 or 7.
Yeah, I mean now you can change the line to whatever you want it to be
Right.
these days
Right.
with these new apps. So, you know, if you want to make your money line, you can take a money line. You know, if you just want to win some money, it's not too bad. The money line, but I think they should cover the 3. But just if you want to, you know, be even further sure, take the 2.5, buy the hook, and go make some money this week.
I like it.
Okay. Well, I don't have free game, but I will participate in the 3 in the pick that we
Okay,
do.
start it off. We're going to do
All
a 3
right.
pick this week.
All right, so I'm going to go with the Bills over Jacksonville.
Okay,
So that's my pick. I like what I see.
I like them.
Okay.
They're killing it this year.
like
I thought you were going to take your Steelers, but
No,
You
no,
backed
not
out of
yet. I
And the
see.
Steelers are 2-0.
I need to
Yeah.
watch them.
Yeah,
I need to
2-0.
watch them and sit and really sit with the game, see how I feel about watching them. So that's why I'm going with the Bills.
what you got, Dave?
I'm a double back. I'm riding with Bake.
Shake
Got
and bake.
Denver at home. Spread 7, touchdown. Denver's, I'm not really feeling Denver.
All right.
And I'm feeling Tampa Bay, so, you know.
So we got the Bills and the Bucks. I think I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Bills, Bucks, Chargers.
Yeah.
You know what we always say, too? That sound like a winner of them janky teams.
Right. I like that. So Bills, that's our 3 pick.
Yeah.
We see
All
how that
right.
work out.
Bills,
Come
Bucks.
on, Bills. I don't want to have a jank of
Chargers.
the week.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a
Don't be
jank
the
of the week.
one with the. Don't let it be 2 wins and don't be the one with the loss.
Hey, he was so funny. You know, you know our homeboy at the barber that be hitting the crazy.
Oh
ass.
yeah, yeah.
You know, he
Oh,
had-
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he
That's
had
right.
diehard Chargers.
Oh,
fan.
yeah.
He had text me. He had text me that they were going to lose early. He sent me his ticket and he was going against him. I said,
Oh,
why you going to get your ticket?
He
He
the
said,
mascot.
He said, man, we stink. He the mascot, right? He said, man, we stink. We ain't got no wide receivers. I said, yeah, you know that's when they usually win.
And now they 2-0.
I said, man. So
We got to bring the ball. We got to bring him on.
yeah, he got
with,
come
with
on.
the whole with the whole get up on.
Yup, he gonna
yeah.
come on. Yep.
Y'all gonna laugh when you see him.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to turn into an episode of The Shop. You going to get cut?
Yeah. And he's nice with the Clippers.
Yeah,
Cleaned up.
definitely
Yeah.
is.
All right. So I want you guys to remember, subscribe, share. Make sure you get the word out that A Better Life is back. Okay? Tune in every Thursday where you listen and watch us every Friday on YouTube. Comment, leave us some love. We always like to interact with you guys and, talk shit.
Are we hitting the tables? What are we doing? Are we going to gamble?
Yeah, let's do it. Baccarat the craps.
Maybe I'll be some Lady Luck tonight.
Yeah, we gotta go gamble, man. You know, sometimes it's Tuesday, games on. I didn't mess with no baseball today, so.
Yeah, I didn't really touch anything today.
Are you guys like not doing any baseball at the moment?
Yeah, I did some baseball. I went light though. And when football, I used to be locked in on football so much.
Yeah.
Baseball kind of like
put it to the side.
yeah, I put it to the side.
And baseball is like, be careful right now. It's the end of the season. You don't know what's going on. Wait till playoff time. That's how I look at it. Enjoy football for now. You can get some money in the playoffs. But
Yep, I like it.
All right. Well, let everyone know where they can find you guys on Instagram, on social media.
You can find me @SFly_sports, Dame the Gambling God.
And you can find me at @LoveQueenB on Twitter and Instagram, of course.
And you can find me at Money Earning or at Money Earning Picks. Let's get some money.
We out.